Happy New Year to all our investors and partners and associates. I'm sure 2024 is going to be once again great year, giving all the happiness and wealth and good health for everyone in the country. I think year gone by was one of the best year, one in the India perspective, second from Indian capital market perspective, and third from mutual fund perspectives. I'm not saying only from the point of view of return that investors got in the year 2023. The holistic development drive that the government of India has been doing it for the last so many number of years have started firing the year 2023. I call it as every sector is firing and every cylinders are firing in a way that actually sustain the growth momentum of the country. Therefore, 2023 is a year of huge amount of investment that picked up, which has got a cascading impact on the overall economic growth, whether it is in sectors like automobiles, engineering, capital goods sectors, road development, port development, pickup in tourism, and also digital penetrations. All of them continue to do very well. And finally, the Make in India theme also has started seeing a significant progress in India in making the Atmanirbhar a reality by way of reducing the import and making more self-sufficient, which also reflects in the current account deficit, which is one of the lowest. The period of worry that we used to have in the past, twin deficit, today both the twin deficit, fiscal deficit and current account deficits, both are very much under control, which my own belief is happened in the year 2023, which is nothing but a coincidence, and that of course truly it deserves as an India to stand out differently from the global market. The stock market is true reflection of the health of the economy and how structurally the economy is built to sustain the growth momentum of the country. Second, stock market is also a reflection of the earnings of the companies. The more the profit they make, the more the stock price do well, companies do well, and therefore the stock price do well. And third, of course, is the whole ecosystem when it gets developed. It's a holistic moment that you see. You see a wider participation coming in the equity market, which I call it the breadth and depth is also increasing, which my own belief is a true reflection of buoyancy, true reflection of the health of the economy, which in my view will continue in the year 2024. Leave aside 72,000 index, it could come, it may fall. I think what is most important actually is the trajectory in which the Indian economy is growing will reflect in the equity market as well, which is taking the $4 trillion economy to $5 trillion economy and even beyond as the time comes. Therefore, the 2024 should also be the buoyancy that you have seen should get carried forward in the year 2024 as well. So the SAP book increasing, it is nothing sign of the maturity and reflects the maturity of the investors, which is getting converted in SAP. The SAP way of investing is a boring investing, at the same time helps the investors to build wealth in the long run. And having now seen a significant rise in SAP, which is an acceptance of the investors of investing in SAP is gaining popularity. And this popularity, in my view, will take the SAP way of investing to channelize the capital, the money into the market from every savers in the country would only gain more and more momentum. Therefore, more and more participations will come from investors across the country, and making the SAP is the way of investing in Indian mutual fund industry in order to participate in the India growth story as well as create wealth for themselves. So the last 3 years, interest rates have been rising one way up. It was largely on account of high inflation, growth has been very good, and the price levels are globally was high, and therefore the inflation-led interest rate hike was being noticed in the global market. As we speak today, the commodity prices are much more stable. Global growth momentum may be faltering a little bit, may get into mild recessions. At the same time, the overall price levels, which was coming very high due to the energy prices post-Ukraine-Russia war, now settling down, and demand supply is now getting neutralized or equalized. Therefore, the price level should see settling down at lower level, which essentially means interest rates may see a possible rate cut in the year 2024. Therefore, from a US point of view, you will see the rate cut beginning to happen this year. Therefore, the interest rates may marginally dip as we progress in the second half of the year, which will also have a cascading impact on flow of funds into the emerging market, therefore benefiting India in an indirect way. I think from investors' point of view, irrespective of whatever the sentiment for the market, each year will keep changing, but asset allocation remains constant. Therefore, allocating between equity and hybrid asset class and fixed income asset class will remain as a key mantra for every investors, taking into account his risk appetite. But having said that, as we move to 2024, we probably see reasonably good allocations being made to the large cap fund, flexi-cap fund, as well as the multi-asset allocation fund, which invests across equity, fixed income, gold and silver and REIT. These are three asset classes could potentially be the choice of investors as we go into the year 2024, given the fact that we have seen a significant outperformance that has come from small and mid-cap fund the last 2 years, which may warrant some bit of corrections or the pass in the overall run that we have seen. Therefore, an allocation towards the three funds which I mentioned about large cap, flexi cap and multi-cap and multi-asset allocation fund could be the choice of investors in the current year. At the same time, fixed income also will provide an opportunity for those extremely conservative investors to choose hybrid funds, which is the balanced advantage fund, as a choice as for the first time investors as well as for the risk averse investors, keeping in mind 2 to 5 years kind of time period of investing. Aditya Sun Life Mutual Fund have been in the mutual industry for the last 30 years. As I speak, we are getting to the 30th year of our existence, completing 3 decades of experience, serving the growing pool of investors' needs and helping distributors to reach more and more customers. So I like to take this opportunity to thank each and every investors and our distribution partners and employees, other stakeholders for their own associations with Aditya Sun Life Mutual Fund and helped us grow to where we are today in the last 30 years, and we remain committed to continue with each one of you for your progress and for our progress together. Thank you.
Mutual fund investments are subject to market risks. Read all scheme-related documents carefully.
म्यूचुअल फंड निवेश बाजार के जोखिमों के अधीन है। स्कीम संबंधी सभी दस्तावेजों को ध्यान से पढ़ें।